Land O'Lakes. The Chad Walker era of Land O'Lakes football started on Friday night with a 14-7 victory over Lecanto in the spring game. Here's what we learned. Leivas will be the centerpiece of the Gators offense, as the only returning tailback in Pasco County with more than 1,000 yards on the ground last year and tied for third in total touchdowns for returning players with 14. Leivas will look to be a workhorse for the Gators. Leivas carried the ball 13 times for 78 yards Friday, but also had a 28-yard run in the first half called back due to penalty. The team also has recognized that when the passing game may stall, Leivas' ability to break tackles and get yards after contact will put the Gators in position to succeed and is where the focus of the defense is at. After losing key pieces along the offensive line to graduation in Justin Collier and Gus Farr, Leivas will look to build on his productive junior campaign behind new faces to run behind. Quarterback competition still up in the air. Sophomore Chandler Tucker got the majority of the first-team reps on Friday over junior Ethan Forrester, last season's starter, but the competition to start will go into the summer and the fall, according to Walker. Tucker started off well in the first quarter, completing his first 3 passes for 69 yards and setting the Gators up in the red zone, but also made 2 critical mistakes by throwing a bubble screen too early that was picked off and putting too much air onto a corner route that was picked off in double coverage. Hendrickson brothers will play a major role on defense. Land O'Lakes has 3 brothers on the roster in Clayton, Tyler and Garrett Hendrickson, all of whom will be integral parts of the defense. Clayton, a rising senior, is the most productive member of the defense back from last season, 5th in the county in tackles among returners with 75, and is quick to find and flow to the football. He will look to replicate his success in 2018. Tyler and Garrett, both sophomores to be, play similarly to their older brother and flashed several times on Friday night and will likely see a significant increase in playing time. Kovac positioning himself well as no. 2-back losing the complement to Leivas and Michael Lozoro to graduation. Rising senior running back Kyle Kovac was a player the Gators trusted to kill the clock down the stretch in their victory Friday night, and he will look to fill the role left by Lozoro this fall. Linebacker, tailback Myron Bloom punched the ball in from 3 yards out in the fourth quarter to give Land O'Lakes the 14-7 lead that would ultimately remain as the final score. He has the ability to lower the shoulder and grind out yards that will certainly give him a situational role this fall as well. Neary, Jenkins to be a tandem of corners on the outside. Jacob Neary hauled in a 36-yard pass from Tucker on Friday night that set up the offense in the red zone, but also will continue in his role as the no. 1 corner for the defense from last year into this season. He did a good job of setting the edge to stop run plays on the outside and reading where the quarterback was going with the ball and making a play for it quickly on Friday. Joining him is fellow rising senior Matt Jenkins, who helped bail out the offense after a turnover in the first half by adjusting for an interception on a miscommunicated back shoulder throw inside the 20-yard line and giving the Gators another shot. Neary and Jenkins will look to help Land O'Lakes limit opponents in coverage. Riley Amon, Times correspondent.